I had been working at that company for almost 6 years. I started as an administrative assistant, full of motivation and believing that hard work and dedication were the keys to success. At first, everything seemed to go well. I was punctual, efficient, even praised by a few coworkers. But once the old manager left, everything changed. Her replacement, Mr. Alvaro, arrived, arrogant, controlling, and with a fake smile that made everyone uneasy from the first day. At first, I tried to be polite and cooperative. But soon I realized that to him, I was just someone easy to command. He gave me absurd tasks, demanded last-minute reports, changed deadlines without notice, and whenever something went wrong, even when it was his fault, I was the one who got blamed. "You need to be faster, Larissa," he would say in that patronizing tone. Sometimes my coworkers looked at me with pity, but no one dared to speak up. He was the kind of boss everyone feared, and with good reason. As time passed, the abuse became worse. He yelled in front of everyone, humiliated me in meetings, and even started cutting my paycheck, removing overtime and inventing non-existent mistakes to justify the deductions. Once, when I confronted him, he simply said coldly, "If you're not happy here, the door's open." I went home crying that day, with a knot in my throat. I needed that job. It paid my rent, helped my mother, and I had nowhere else to go. That was when I decided to change my strategy. If he wanted a silent war, I would fight it patiently. I started documenting everything: emails, messages, screenshots, recordings of meetings where he insulted me. I saved every document, every manipulated spreadsheet, every unreasonable order he gave me in writing. It took months, but I knew someday it would matter. Meanwhile, I pretended everything was normal. I did my job, smiled when needed, and let him think he still had power over me. With every humiliation, every cruel word, I would take a deep breath and remind myself, the right day will come. That day arrived on a rainy Tuesday afternoon. Alvaro called me into his office, furious because an important client had complained. Entirely his own fault, of course. As usual, he tried to pin it on me. "You're incompetent, Larissa. I don't even know why I haven't fired you yet." Something inside me broke at that moment. I looked at him calmly and said, "You know what's interesting, Alvaro? This whole conversation is being recorded." His face went pale. In the following days, I gathered all the evidence and went straight to human resources. I handed them everything: the audios, the emails, the altered payment proofs. They were shocked. Within a week, the board launched an internal investigation. Alvaro tried to intimidate me again, but it was already too late. The evidence spoke louder than his arrogance. Not long after, he was dismissed. I still remember the day I saw him leaving the building, carrying a box in his hands, the same arrogant look now replaced by shame. A few coworkers even clapped quietly when the elevator doors closed. I didn't. I just took a deep breath and went back to my desk. The company offered me a promotion and a formal apology. I didn't accept right away. I needed time. I needed to breathe, to think, to recover. But knowing that my voice had finally been heard was liberating. For the first time in years, I slept peacefully, without replaying every moment of my day before closing my eyes. I woke up lighter, without fear of the clock, without the weight of that office crushing me before I even arrived. Some colleagues came to thank me. They said I had done what everyone wanted to do but never dared. "You didn't just defend yourself, Larissa," a friend told me. "You gave all of us a chance to breathe again." And that's when I realized my fight had been worth even more than I imagined. Today, I work somewhere else, a smaller company where people respect each other. Sometimes I think back and wonder how I managed to stay silent for so long. The answer is simple. When you need to survive, you learn to swallow your fear until the right moment comes to speak. And when that moment arrives, no one can stop the truth. It's heavy, it hurts, but it also sets you free. After years of being the voice no one heard, I became the voice no one could ever silence again. Now, whenever I see someone being treated unfairly, I don't stay quiet anymore. I learned the hard way that silence can be the cruelest accomplice to pain,